What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is something that I've been wanting to do for a little while now, and finally got the chance. So what I want to do is go over all of the rides that will be featured on the autos portion of this channel. So we've already seen the Attention Hoe. Also, get your Attention Hoe merch right now at theunitedones.com. We've already seen the Attention Hoe. We did the roof wrap, we wrapped the hood, we've done a few things to it. So let's go over that right now, and then we'll talk about what the rest of this video is, which is actually going over the van. If you remember the OG Vanna White with the big FU logo on the side, that was from the Moto days. And the 69 C10, which I just got and posted a video of this summer. So we're going to go over everything that we want to do for those rides that'll be on this channel. But first, let's start with the Tahoe. We have the Attention Hoe. 2007 Tahoe, 3-inch leveling kit, 33 1250s on 22x12s. That's XD wheels on it right now. We got the spider headlights with the DRL halos, all HIDs in the high and low beams, projector lenses, so we got to run HIDs. Then we got the LED turns and parking lights, also LEDs in the fogs. We like it crystal clear, 6000K I think it is, the white. We wrapped the hood. I didn't make a video about wrapping the hood, but we wrapped the hood, we wrapped the roof, and the plan is to wrap the whole truck. We did the video about the exhaust. We also got let's see, black tail lights. We did a video with that. We added the old school stripe from late 80s, early 90s, late 80s I think. The Blazers, Silverados, Sierras, all of those had the stripe on the tailgate and on the back hatch for the Blazers. So we added that little nod to the retro. Of course, we did that and added the K5 Blazer badges. That confuses a lot of people. A lot more people than you would think that this is an actual Blazer rather than the Tahoe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, we did headers, which I don't have a fender liner in here, so you see the headers. Speed Engineering headers, 2 7/8. Let's see. We got Flowmaster Super 10 2 in 2 out to Texas style 3-inch slash cut tips coming out the back, and I love the sound. I was gonna go with a bigger tip, but I think that I'll lose the sound that I have, and I don't want to do that. I think it sounds really good. It's really got a good gargle, nice tone. Right now we've got, let's see, 20 over the back windows, which were factory. We got 35 legal tint. So when I'm doing this video, tint's legal. Nothing on the windshield. That won't be that way for... Anyway, that's the Tahoe. And ever since I had the Tahoe, I always used it like a beater vehicle, and that is the most ignorant thing that I could have done. Yes, I go off-road, I'll go mudding in this thing. I actually had rounds with this last year, early last year. I stayed fixing the front end of that truck. Wheel bearings, ball joints. I even changed the whole rack and pinion in it, and it was so frustrating, but it all stemmed from me going mudding. Now, I don't mind it. It's a truck. It's supposed to go off road. It's supposed, if I put lift and mud tires on it, it's supposed to go off road. If I want to go over there in the woods and go hunting, then that's the truck I'm gonna take, because that's what I got to drive. So I don't like babying trucks. I don't get that whole pavement princess thing. I understand you have a $60,000-$70,000 truck and you want to keep it mint condition. I get it, but that's not me. But I am going to make some changes with this. I want to do some cosmetic upgrades to just make it as clean as possible. There's some things like this right here where I never put all of the hardware, the plastic push pins and stuff back in it. One, I destroy fender liners because this setup is way too wide. Oh, forgot to mention, not only do we got 12-inch wide wheels, 2-inch spacers all the way around. So one, I destroy fender liners because 3 inches is not enough to clear. But we did clean the factory fender liners up, repainted them. They have held up great. But there's cosmetic stuff like this. This was when I bought it. I don't know, that looks like maybe a bullet, little indentation. There is scratches and scrapes. And of course, the reason we started wrapping the vehicle anyway was because, let's see if that'll focus. It won't focus. Is because the clear coat was popping, and typical GM, you know, you have to do either repaints or wrap it. So that was why I started wrapping the truck, and that's why I'm going to finish wrapping it. There's a bunch of little spots, nicks and dings all over it, but I want to clean this thing up, make it a nice truck. Even though it's 20 years old, I can make it as nice as I possibly can, and you're going to see that progress on this channel. Next, if you're an OG Forever United follower, you remember this. This is Vanna White. This is the merch van. I bought this van in 2012 from my buddy Chaz Wilson. Chaz was a motocross racer for Forever United back when the brand first started. He's been racing all his life. He grew up riding dirt bikes, and he was really good, but all the stars have to align if you want to be top level, if you want to race at the highest level. And he finally walked away from the sport. Thankfully, he has his health. He can still ride on the weekends when he wants to, and it's always a good time to catch back up with him, go to the track. But yeah, he sold me this in 2012, I think, and I didn't really do much to it. Let's see, he did the grill. I probably put new headlights in. I definitely ran LEDs. He had HIDs. Same wheels. The main thing that I did was put a huge Forever United logo on the side. So if you remember back in those days, rolling around Greenville, going to tracks around eastern North Carolina. Actually, we were up and down the East Coast in this van. We did everything. Seemed like always in Florida. Went to Minio's, Loretta's. Did we go to Minio's in this? We didn't go to Minio's in this, but we definitely went to Loretta's in this. Loretta's actually might have been in 2012 that we went. So the first year we got the van. So yeah, this is Vanna White. Last summer, or was it 2019? It might have been 2019. No, it was during COVID, beginning of COVID. So early 2020, I started sanding on this thing, and you can see like the spots where I put some primer. I started sanding on this thing because, again, GMC paint issues with these are so bad. It had already been repainted, I think, once. Evidently that didn't stick, so we're doing it again. I'm gonna probably if I don't completely strip it, I'll sand it to where it won't pop anymore, and I think I'm gonna wrap it. I'm not sure, but the plan is I bought some new wheels for it, and throw some new wheels on it, just clean it up, get it back running, put a new livery on it as far as a Forever United logo. It's got to have some kind of logos on it, and this thing I mean, I really enjoyed the times that I've had in this van, so it'd be fun to get back rolling. All it needs to run right now is a battery. The fuel pump was going out, which is why I stopped driving it. Actually, that's not why I stopped driving it. In 18, those tires were pretty much in the same condition. And I was gonna go to Muddy Creek Pro National for my birthday. I had made up my mind in the month or two before that I was either gonna buy new tires for this or find a Tahoe or Yukon and buy a truck. Well, I never bought tires for the van. I bought the Tahoe. So, it needs new tires. We had issues with the fuel pump. It's actually the fuel sending unit. The gas needle was off. I remember one night in particular, we were in Greenville and we were leaving my buddy's house downtown and we were going to my house to watch Supercross. And we get to, what was that? We get to 10th Street and the van cuts off. We get to a light and the van cuts off. And I'm like, what is going on? We end up pushing it across the road into a parking lot, and we got a ride to my house. Somebody else got their truck. We all got in there, went to my house, watched Supercross. The next day, I go out, ride my bike to the van, go out, and I'm doing all kinds of things, and I'm like, well, it's really just turning over like it's out of fuel, so I put gas in it, it runs. It ran out of gas again, did the same thing, and that's when I noticed it's showing a quarter tank, but it's completely empty. So found out that the fuel sending unit in the van is gone. It'll run just fine like it is, but if you want to get your needle corrected, you have to put that in. So I have to drop the gas tank, put a new fuel pump in, which not a big deal. It needs a new battery, needs new tires, and it sat in the water when we had I think it was Hurricane Florence, so the brakes are kind of rusted up, so I need new brakes on it. But it's not going to take much to get this thing back rolling. The majority of the work is going to be in paint and wrapping, so that's going to be a fun project. Let's take a look inside, because a lot of you have never seen that, and it's full of junk. Like, it just catches junk, but like 210s, a bench seat, which again is full of stuff, screen in the dash. It's a mess. I should have never let this van get in this condition, but just remembering the times I've had in this thing, so fun. Look in the back. I bought it to be a merch van, and one of the reasons I wanted to stop driving it and buy something else, you can't really see this. Let me see if I got my phone. But the walls are all wrapped, carpeted, speakers in the back. There's a shelf we put merch in, diamond plate over the speakers. Got a couple kickers in here. That's the couch, like, cushion. That's the cushion for the bench seat that goes in the back. Third row seat out of the Tahoe. Hardwood floors. It used to have the logo in the middle of the hardwood floors, the Forever United logo. So yeah, just good times in this thing. I've got pictures of like all of us at the track just chilling. This is before I bought the van. All just kicking it at the track in this unit, and so many fun times. Got to get this thing back on the road because it's a road trip machine. So good. But yeah, that's what I want to do with that. And so if you want to see more content on Vanna White, stay tuned. Finally, we're going to go to the backyard and take a look at the newest purchase and see how far I've gotten in it, which I haven't gotten much farther since the last time you guys saw the truck. But yeah, it's the 69 C10, really popular nowadays. And what I want to do is an LS swap on it. LS swap it make it just a fun, rowdy. I want it to be fast. I mean, I want it to scare you. Fun, rowdy truck. Short bed, keep it low, like slammed on the ground. Now, eventually, hopefully get it as low as I can possibly get it. So we'll see. But let's take a look. So here's the state of the C10 now. If you take a look at my previous videos, you'll see a full truck. There's the bed. It's the fleet side bed. I would like to get a step side bed, but if I can't find one for the right price, fleet side will be okay. It'll still be cool. But yeah, we're gonna get the interior all done up in it. We're gonna get a new motor trans set up in this thing. New front suspension so it drives like a new pickup. Gonna get this thing all redone on the inside. It's trashed now, but hey, it's from the 60s. It was beat up. Was not running when I bought it. If you look at the back frame, it's all painted and looking good. That is only a light coat of rattle can paint, so that is gonna be, that's just to kind of cover up what I did sand so far. I'm definitely gonna do a lot more. If you look in the channel, can't quite see, it's not bright enough, but that hasn't been sanded yet, so we're gonna address all that. That's all messed up there, but there's kits to replace that metal. But yeah, 69 C10. This is gonna be one cool truck. Again, if you want to see what it looks like as a complete truck, you got to go to the old video of me bought that one this year, basically for my birthday. I think the guy told me 2 days before or 2 days after my birthday that he would meet me halfway with the price. So yeah, got it, and couldn't be more happy. Like, that's, to me, that's like a hot rod. There's a few other cars that I was looking at trying to get. I was thinking about doing a motorcycle, but I'm glad I got the C10. Only now I have to find the money to put that thing together. So you guys have to help me out with that. Going to theunitedones.com, shopping the merch, and clicking like on these videos and subscribing to these videos, subscribing to this channel. All of that is going to help produce these products. If you like what you see, share the video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.